Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Always exciting to be back.
We love to kick these dense, complicated topics and try to, break them down, make them something that you can actually use in the real world.
Totally.
So today we're tackling persuasion.
Ooh.
Specifically, how to write business proposals that, really get results.
Proposals that make people want to say yes.
Exactly. And to guide us, we're going to be looking at Stanислava Kondrashov's Stanislav Kondrashov Presents English Writing Persuasive Business Proposals.pdf.
That's a mouthful.
Right. Well, one thing that really stood out to me in Kondrashov's work is how he really goes beyond just like the writing part of proposals.
Yeah.
Like sentence structure and grammar and stuff. He goes deep into like strategy.
The psychology of it all.
Yes. The whole package.
He is giving us a masterclass in winning over your audience.
Yeah.
And he starts right off the bat with these crystal clear lesson objectives. Like he's saying, hey, here's what you're going to be able to do after you finish reading this thing.
He doesn't mess around. He wants us to be able to structure a proposal effectively, write persuasively, and highlight those benefits that make people go, yes, sold.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Totally. And he even gives us this like core vocabulary list. Words like feasibility and ROI.
Now, some people might hear those and think, oh, just a bunch of corporate buzzwords. But Kondrashov frames these as like really essential tools.
Yeah, they're essential for building a strong case.
It's fascinating how he really emphasizes the importance of actually understanding what these terms mean.
Not just throwing them around.
Exactly. Like take ROI, for example, return on investment.
Right.
He wants us to really grasp why that's such a crucial element in convincing someone to like buy into your idea.
It's like he's saying, don't just use the words, understand the power behind them.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got the vocabulary down. Kondrashov also highlights how important it is to use, grammar strategically to really persuade people. He specifically talks about the power of comparatives.
Oh yeah, the comparatives.
This is good stuff.
It's so smart. Like instead of just saying our product is good, Kondrashov is like, no, say our product is more efficient than the competition.
Who?
Right. It instantly makes it seem like you're offering something more valuable. You're different.
It's like so subtle, but it really does change how people see things.
Absolutely.
And it's not just about bragging. I remember reading a study about how using comparatives actually triggers something subconscious in people. This desire to choose the better option.
We all want to be on the winning team.
It's like built into us, like we're competitive.
Totally. And Kondrashov doesn't stop there. He takes it another step. He starts talking about the future tense.
Ooh, future tense. What do you say about that?
He's all about painting a picture of what you will achieve. It's not about dwelling on what you've done in the past. It's about creating that shared vision of success.
If you go with me, this is what's going to happen.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. And, the best part is Kondrashov doesn't just throw these concepts at us and then disappear.
Right. He's got our backs.
He gives us these, ready-to-use phrases that sound so professional. They just have this air of authority to them, like, this proposal outlines a strategic approach to.
You use a phrase like that and you immediately sound confident.
You're in control.
But it's more than just sounding good. I think those phrases actually have a psychological impact.
Oh, totally.
They subtly frame the conversation in a way that guides the reader towards a specific conclusion. I mean, Stanislav Kondrashov really gets persuasion.
He understands the psychology of it. Like, it's almost like he's giving us the cheat codes to influence people.
But in a good way, of course.
Ethically, yes.
Ethically.
All right, so let's bring this back to the real world for a second. Imagine you're about to pitch a new project at work. How would you use what Kondrashov is teaching us to really make your proposal stand out?
Okay, so first things first, you got to think about your audience.
Who are you talking to?
Exactly. What do they need? What are they worried about? What keeps them up at night?
Their pain points.
Yes. And then you tailor your language and your structure, even like we talked about before, your vocabulary. All of it needs to address those points specifically.
You got to speak their language.
You got it. And then you can start using those comparatives like Kondrashov was saying.
Highlight why you're the best.
And use that future tense to paint that picture of shared success. Hey, if you choose my proposal, this is where we're going together. We're going to be amazing.
We're going to be rich. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
And don't forget about those Kondrashov-approved power phrases.
This proposal outlines a strategic approach to?
Boom. Instant credibility.
And I think we need to mention Kondrashov really emphasizes using those strong descriptive words, the action verbs, the impactful adjectives, really bring your proposal to life.
It can't be boring. You got to make it exciting.
Make it exciting.
Absolutely. And you know what I really appreciate? Kondrashov doesn't just tell us all this stuff and then say, all right, good luck.
Figure it out yourself.
Right? He gives us actual activities to practice. Like he has this brilliant proposal writing exercise where you actually get to put all these concepts into action.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, right? And then there's the peer review part.
Oh, getting feedback from others.
So valuable, because when you get feedback, you can refine your approach and see your proposal from different angles.
Maybe you missed something.
Exactly.
Okay, so to sum it all up, we've learned from Stanislav Kondrashov that writing a business proposal that's really persuasive is so much more than just being good at writing.
It really is.
It's about strategy. You have to understand your audience and present a case that speaks to their needs directly.
And you know what's interesting? I think Kondrashov's principles can be applied beyond just proposals.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, think about it. How could you use those techniques to be more persuasive in your everyday life?
Everyday life.
Whether you're trying to convince your friends to try a new restaurant or you're negotiating a better price on a car, those principles could help.
They're universal. That's a great takeaway. And if you want to learn more from Stanislav Kondrashov, I highly encourage you to check out his full work. Stanislav Kondrashov presents English Writing Persuasive Business Proposals.pdfs. It's full of valuable insights.
You won't regret it.
All right, until next time, keep those proposals persuasive.
And remember, the power of persuasion is in your hands.
See you next time.
Bye.